with real friends that you're seeing, you have to confront certain things. But think about it, with an internet friend, it can be anything, and you take out all the insecurities. I thought that was your hand. I was just like, all the insecurities that you live with all the time in society, and then you kind of put it in your own world. And that's why people, when they're exposed to this so much technology, they can't take real normal life. And that was the point I was going to. But
do you think that, like,
I think that a combination of the break from technology, modernity, the break from nature, a combination of all the byproducts of technology has turned us into this like kind of almost like Rome kind of civilization where there's always something like dirty about it, even though it always gets so big, and we're kind of setting ourselves up for a fall. And I think that we'll probably just go back to nature and probably likely have another Dark Ages or something like that.
Yeah. I feel like in Rome with the gladiators, you watch
Irish
people
state
slaughter each
civilization,
other.
by the way.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
You think, in our society, is that so different from what we're doing? Like, even going back to the thing about violence, it's like, you watch all these bad things happen, and you don't do anything about it. You just want something quick, you want an easy fix to be content, because you know your world is sucking, and you know you don't have bread to feed your family to go back home. So maybe if you go to a gladiator match and watch them fight, that someone's going to throw bread into the crowd, and you might be the lucky one that catches it. Maybe you're going to be the lucky person that, watches the television at that certain time that they call the lottery number, and you win, you can keep living your life in the hopes that you're going to, move higher or something, or just get a simple satisfaction that everything's going to be okay when you're just, you're watching these horrible things happen. All you can do is sit back and laugh.
Like self-preservation, as long as it's not happening to you, it's fine. Like today, like music has been like so violent lately. Like now it's like okay to be violent because like people are like being kind of tricked into thinking because they enjoy the violent music, because it has a nice rhythm and stuff. But it, like rap maybe. But I'm not saying rap's bad because there's not all rap is bad. But like how music is being taken over by like violence and stuff. So every song you listen to pretty much has violence in it. Like I killed the kid, and just it's like. Do you think it's?
Is there if I change the topic?
I was just gonna say that maybe just talking about violence and getting those ideas out there, just exercising something so that you don't actually do it and harm society. So maybe it is beneficial.
So do you think life would be better if you got that out in a constructive way? Like if you were to have like a friendly tournament? Like a duel of some kind, or
challenge you to a duel.
I challenge you to a duel.
Well, I mean, just, I think Zach said this. Zach, you said we see a lot of violence in nature, but we ourselves aren't committing that much violence in our own lives, and that may be a substitute for that. Having to feel. I mean, adrenaline is great. If anybody's been like, wow, I'm really afraid, I'm going to, it's basically like either you're going to stand and fight or run. That's a great feeling. That keeps you going. That's like going to the gym and working out for hours and getting the blood pumping. That's something that really keeps your, your life living. And it's like we don't have that. Like you said, technology has just wiped that away to the point where, you don't have that accessibility to living your life.
Live your life.
Well, I just have something to say. It's kind of off topic. Really off topic mainly. But I want to bring up a new subject. How many people do you think, I want to, this is all information, but how many people think there are life on other planets?
Oh, God.
Bring up that.
There's 100% chance
Bacteria.
Other life.
Well, yeah, because there's so many other planets.
Human-like life?
What?
Human-like?
No, not maybe not even human life. From bacteria life to human life.
Well, there is bacterial life on Mars?
Yeah.
I think they found it on Mars.
Yeah.
So, it's amazing.
We had fire there.
It's amazing how scientists are going to the extreme with this because, they sent out things that, they sent things into space that has, the letters, 1 through 20, the numbers 1 through 20, the alphabet, animal sound.
They sent out Across the Universe, the Beatles song.
Point of the Earth, Voyager 2, right?
Yeah, and they sent the Beatles song playing throughout across the universe.
You want to talk about a more abstract topic than something so centralized?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Something that everyone can comment on, because like it seems like you have a really vast amount of knowledge about space and whatnot, but I don't think everybody here does. I don't.
Well, let's go back to violence.
You could definitely turn that into something more,
Like violence?
something more, ambiguous and more like, interesting to, So I mean, honestly, like it can come to the question: would anyone agree that?
I just got like the top of your head.
I always talk about this, like every conversation, but there's this theory that like humans and Earth is only like a molecule or an atom on something bigger. So couldn't you take what you just said and apply that to aliens, where it's almost impossible for there not to be anything else because we're so small, and we could easily be part of something smaller and of something bigger.
I have to mention something about like God and stuff. Why would God create only one dominant species on one planet that has the just amount of stuff for life to live? Why would he create just humans and just every other animal on this planet? Why? There's a probability he created like other aliens.
Right, but going past that, like taking...
Like, there's a universe in our head.
I need to interject briefly. In about 10 minutes or so, maybe 8, we're going to, the fall group is going to convene in the clubhouse for the guided imagery.
That's not
And
right,
then-
is it?
No, we're
I don't know.
we're spring.
Fall is up first, and then in about 45 minutes after that, and if you guys can help, it's really hard to make that shift. When we're done, then spring comes up. Are most of you spring?
Yeah, well,
Oh, you're all spring. Oh, good. So that'll be good. Like keep on it. It'll be about 7:45ish.
we don't have a lot.
Yeah, okay.
we have like an hour.
S'mores or whatever, and then about 7:45 or 8, you guys go up and we're gonna do the
Created such as humans and dinosaurs and reptiles, all that other stuff. Like,
But you have to make the someone else play devil's advocate. Say your opinion. You don't have to agree with them.
What is this?
Maybe God is like this other living force outside us. Like maybe like it's an alien that is controlling planet Earth and like monitoring it. Like we're under control, but we don't know it.
Well, do you feel, I mean, really, like, come on, human nature is to everything that doesn't have to do with you, So if you think in some way that yourself is not, you don't control yourself, there's greater things out there, like the need to have a God, just to place the blame not on you, just to place it elsewhere, just to make everything else everyone else's problem than yours, to make God...
Eric, your bias is showing. Your bias is showing,
sorry.
as Miss Hoey would say.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's a negative thing. Do you think that human nature is to place everything not on you?
Well, a huge part of God is the fear of death.
Yeah.
James, he's like the master of death. When you go, you get judged by him when you go.
No, I'm saying a huge part of religion, humans developing religion, was to cope with the fear of death.
Bias.
That's not bias.
I'm just saying. Keep going.
Do we want to change the subject from religion? Because I have a subject.
I like this stuff. I like this subject.
I really want to get everybody else involved because, it's been you.
We need out. Like this. We can't just keep it ourselves.
Calm down.
Yeah, and on the subject of religion, if God is so amazing and such, why would he allow violence, disease, hunger, poverty to continue?
Maybe he doesn't like us anymore. Maybe he wants us to die.
Unless this is like his form of a reality TV show.
Or it's necessary for learning. Yeah, maybe I have an idea. Maybe God doesn't like us anymore.
Relax.
Let him talk.
That's you.
Let video cameraman talk.
That's you.
Oh, you're talking. What if this was just a big test, and now God thinks that that we were a failed test, and maybe he'll just leave us to rot? It's just an idea.
That's almost what happened with Noah. The story of Noah's Ark.
We got a
The human race was violent. They were killing everybody. They were angry at each
You're on your
other.
soapbox again.
What?
You're on your soapbox. You're preaching.
Well, sorry, but I'm sorry. Everything was bad, and then God just wiped almost every human off the face of the earth except for like just Noah and his family and all the other animals and started.
Oh wait, if we're here to rot, okay, this is a great thing. If we're here to rot, now I'm going to change the subject, but I'm going to do this in a constructive way. Just, I need your attention so you can hear this. If we are here to rot, though,
Sorry.
then
This is hypothetical.
if we are here to rot,